Well guys, now I get to cook my favourite ingredient of all time. I've got this beautiful, amazing duck breast. All we really want to do is I want to score that with a really sharp knife to cut that flesh across like that, see? And what that's going to do is, it's going to allow all the salt and the oil to go in there and make that skin nice and crispy. Let's cut it across angle now. What I want to do to that is get a whole lot of salt, being salted duck, and get it into there. We really want to crack that in there. Get it right in. And you'll see it's going to start going into these little cracks there. Let's push it in. There's a bit of salt on the board. Let's get it all over the top. Lovely, a bit more. A lot of salt. We want a lot of salt in there. What we want to do now is we want to get a little drizzle of beautiful Aussie olive oil. Just a little bit. We don't want the olive oil to burn when it goes on the pan. We really want the skin to be rendering down. And the beautiful thing about the duck is, as we rub that in, because that skin there is so thick, it actually renders down a hell of a lot of fat really, really quickly. So, okay, next step. We've got a little fry pan on and it's nice and hot. I want to go skin side down. Let's get the other one in. So that's going to go for about 4 or 5 minutes. We're really going to judge it by look on that hot pan. You're going to start to see all this fat will render out from that skin there. Okay, empty jar, always fantastic. Some beautiful Aussie olive oil. We want to get about 2/3 olive oil to 1/3 of the acid. Okay, I reckon that's almost enough. Beautiful, lovely. We're going to put our acid in now. So, balsamic vinegar. In she goes. So we want to get about 1/3 of that to the olive oil. Lovely. And you can see that, that's not going to come together. It's always going to be separated. So what we have to do is actually emulsify that. So what I've got here is I've got a bit of honey. Squeeze it in like that. That's going to bring it all together. Now, I want to tell you about this. We're in Australia. We're cooking some amazing Australian produce. I've got this herb. If you guys around the world can get hold of this herb, it is amazing. It's actually called lemon myrtle. It kind of smells and it tastes like lemongrass, lemon balm and lemon all together. Let's throw a little bit in that and we're going to garnish it later on as well. All right, now comes the good bit. We whack it in that jar and now we just shake the living crap out of it. All right, and you can see there it's starting to come together and that's exactly what we want to do. All right, and that in there has come together as the most amazing dressing you could ever have. The duck's crackling, the dressing's done. It's time for our awesome Ed veggie salad. All right. I've got some beetroot leaves straight off. And in here I've got the rocket, I've got some coriander, I've got the tops of the carrots, all those lovely things in there which are going to give it nice flavour. All I literally want to do there is give it a rough rip. All the natural oils and the juices are going to come in there like that. Okay. You can actually eat the entire stem. However, I want to take that off, so we've just got that little bit, and we just want to get some nice red flavour in there. It's going to give a nice bit of beetroot juice. Look at that, beautiful. A big few chunks with those end of the leaves. Okay, straight into the bowl. Got this beautiful salad. You can see there it's got a lot of life. We want to go a little bit more Aussie. So what I've got here is these stunning Australian grown macadamia nuts. So these are actually native to Australia. If you get a chance to eat them, they're absolutely stunning. Whack them in a bicky with some white chocolate, they're great. Let's just get a handful. You can see how chunky and hard they are. That's going to give a nice bite and a nice crunch to the salad as we're going. Let's throw a bit of the fresh lemon myrtle in. There you go. Time to flip our duck. You can see in here all that beautiful fat that has rendered out of the skin. It's bubbling really nicely. That's been going for about 4 minutes. Let's just flip him over and you can see in there that beautiful caramelisation on the skin. Let's just take him off. What I want to do there to get our salted duck into honey duck is literally go over the top of the skin. That's going to go in between all the skin. It's going to go in with the salt. It's going to be savoury. It's going to be sweet. It's going to be stunning. Our duck's resting. This beautiful salad is ready to crack. Our dressing, let's give it another shake. We want to pour a little bit over the top. It's probably just enough to coat all those beautiful herbs and the rocket and the lovely macadamias. Let's toss him around there. You'll start to see it'll start to glisten up and be all beautiful. Look at that. A stunning salad, which has come straight from the garden, just up the hill. I'm going to try it just with that dressing. Oh, bang on. Awesome. Awesome. We want to do some nice slices. And what we'll see in there is the most beautiful soft and pink flesh. Okay, a little handful of this beautiful stunning salad. Let's whack him on here like that. Get a few sort of bits more macadamia nuts in there. Get him over there. A few bits of the beetroot. That's lovely. A couple bits here, a couple bits there. Some more lemon myrtle over the top. Sprinkle him all over there. Get a nice lot of flavour all around the board. And now our beautiful honey salted duck. Here we go. Simply there, just in front. A little bit of our dressing. Just to give it a bit of a kick on top of the duck with the honey. Lovely. And there you go, guys. That is the most simplest, beautiful honey salted duck and a lovely salad straight from Ed's garden.